the police are currently investigating into the death of Sergeant 1 Edward Goh. When investigations are completed, the police will inform the coroner of their findings. The coroner will consider the police investigations and make a finding on the circumstances relating to Sergeant 1 Goh demise. We have decided that we will also convene a BOI under the Civil Defence Act to conduct a review of the incident. Since the BOI is also fact-finding body, it will be held after the coroner's findings are established. The BOI will then also be able to consider the police and the coroner's findings in the assessment of the matter. The BOI will submit its report to the Minister for Home Affairs, and we will share the board's findings and recommendations at an appropriate juncture.
Mr. Murali Pillai.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I'm glad to note the decision of the Ministry of Home Affairs to convene a BOI to look into the circumstances of the unfortunate death of Sergeant 1 Edward Goh. May I just ask, in terms of timing, why is it preferred that the BOI be convened to commence its inquiry after the conclusion of the coroner's inquiry case? I say this because, to my knowledge, when it comes to deaths that are being investigated by the Committee of Inquiry set up by the Armed Forces Council under the SAF Act, these things happen in tandem, and the inquiries are not necessarily the same as well. Thank you.
MOS Faishal.
Yes, so essentially, it depends on the circumstances of the matter. For in this case, we find that we're going to have the police investigation as well as the coroner's investigations. And at the end of the day, both of them are looking at the different aspects of it. We know the coroner's findings will reveal the how, when, and where the death happened, and with regards to the police investigation, will also further insights to it. So we think that it is better for the BOI to look at all these findings and make its assessment. Yeah.
Mr. Dennis Tan, you have a supplementary question?
Yes, Deputy Speaker, just a clarification for MOS. MOS mentioned about coroner's findings. So can I just get the clarification that there will be a coroner's inquiry held in public for this incident leading to the death of the serviceman? Thank you.
Yes, there will be, as I shared in my answer. So it will be revealed to the public, and it will be a public information. And at the same time, we will also share the findings of the BOI. So, and at a certain juncture, once we have completed, we will inform the public.